Testing, testing, 1, 2, and 2, 3. All right. Let's get it rolling. GRR. Oh boy. What in the world? What's up, Lori? So today is looking very good. Oil is up to 83. Still in my INDO, waiting for that pop. I might add to the position. Other than that, I see ASNS up today, but it's kind of pulled back a lot. Almost the whole duration of its pickup. So I don't know. We'll see. Could be interesting, but it is hump day. It does have a little bit of news behind it.
Hal, I was so happy your stock ripped on Monday.
Yeah, it went on up. I liked it. I'm waiting. Ooh, I don't know. I got so much stuff in oil and in all these different swing plays and dividend plays. I'm just like, and yesterday I added to a couple of dividend stocks as well, playing some natural gas sentiment and all of that. I've been actually watching natural gas as well. So natural gas has been kind of bubbling down here around the $2, and it has this breakout spot at 301 that is coming up to. And so I've actually been playing a stock called KMI for natural gas, and it's energy stock and it pays dividends. So I'm just playing it for this breakout to see what it wants to do, and I'm gonna continue holding it, of course, because it pays good dividends. So I'm like, let's go, let's get it. Um, but yeah, everything is definitely going well, and this is a midweek checkup, kind of seeing what hump day has to offer. I don't see any huge movers out here. What, 30%, and then TNGX with 35%, but it's a little bit higher float. Let me see what kind of news it has. No real news on today, but it did have earnings back on the 7th on TNGX. Let's just flip through and see if any of these had news on today. We may see some continuation from older stocks on today, to be honest. VTGN, the one that went up to what, 20, 30 bucks, $25, is now down here at $7 or closed yesterday at $7.42. Popped up a little bit, but yeah, that thing is way down. PENN up 20%. What is the news on this one? Just more earnings? Yes. It says ESPN strikes a $2 billion sports betting deal with Penn Entertainment on the 8th. And it's up 20% right now. So it's up to $29. And it's actually right in this gap. So this gap here, $29 is right in there. 29.80 to be exact. Let's see, up here somewhere, like 29.80. So hey, but it is a little bit higher float. Let me go and check that float. PENN. Resorts and casinos, and that float is looking like 136 million. That's definitely a higher float. Lori, have you jumped into anything this week, or are you swinging something? Let's see. $218, $221. ATNF up 30%. What is this thing doing? ATNF. So it moved. It's up to $1.01. Kind of sporadic low float mover there. I guess I'll watch it.
I traded on Monday the hot stick.
Oh,
Forgot the
gotcha.
name. Stock. $1.65 to $1.85.
Ooh, nice 20-cent ripper. SPY looks like it's gapped up today as well. A little bit from the 448 up here to the 449s. Let me check that news on the SPY. Let's see. Governor Haley. Okay, let's look at this news. This is interesting. If I can get it up. So looking at the SPY, this is talking about the crude oil production is expected to rise by 330 barrels per day. Oh yes. Oh yes. Bless me, oil. That is interesting. Yep, just waiting on my blessing. I will wait. And let me go look at Hustle real quick. Let me see what Hustle's doing out here. I know Donnell was looking at Hustle for a while. It's doing a little bit. It's definitely a higher float than INDO, but starting to have a little bit of an uptrend. Where's trend line? Starting to have a little bit. Actually, you can go back even further than that. Like back here somewhere, had a little double touch here at $2 and has been slowly making its way up. And this is another energy stock. ASNS. Man, that thing gave back a lot. So the previous high right here was 246. And yeah, I don't know. Really doesn't get a whole lot of, looks like a lot of, if it gets a drop or pop or whatnot, it does a lot of chopping. So we'll see. It's only up 27%. TNGX. And BRSH had quite a bit of a fall as well. From $7, closed at $7 yesterday, and now it's down at $5.48, down 28% on the day. And drug as well, down to 358. I know SOUN was one that Reliable was trading heavy. Bet he's looking at this one right now. Let me post this in the Discord sound. He might actually even have shares of it. Yeah, Reliable, he is back off his vacation, so he should see this relatively quickly. Reliable. If you still okay, see if he answers back. And if we look at INDO right now, this is basically the chart pattern that it had. It kind of exploded, came down, got beat down, beat down, beat down. It with more oil news coming out. I was looking at this bottom right here, buying around this bottom right at the 410-ish level. Looking for a little move up, but it's been consolidating on the bottom, and I added yesterday right down here at 412s, 413s, and just looking for it to re-challenge some of these tops going back upward in oil. But it's a low flow oil mover, so it can get very volatile. And also AT&T was another one I added to. Oh my goodness, it's all the way up there now. Okay. Well, I added in this dip when it came down to 1350. And then I added a little bit more around 14, and it's now holding the 14. So I'm gonna continue to add to that one. Plus it pays a dividend, quarterly dividend. So everything I'm holding is paying me. I like it. I was gonna do a dividend episode this weekend, but it kind of got busy and I wasn't able to do it. So I might try it again this well, I was able to do some work on it, but yeah, just want to get it completed. Do a little rundown. ASNS zone PENN has a top here of $30. Right now, it's up 19%. It may be a grinder upwards. Let me look at the daily chart on PENN. So PENN closed yesterday at $24. It's opening all the way up here. I'm thinking since it's cleared this gap, it may need to come down and do some kind of consolidation here, especially being a higher flow. It's going to take a lot of volume to move this thing, and it's only got 3 million shares right now. But I do kind of want to focus on these low floats that are seemingly holding. Oh, whoa, here's another one. RENB just popped in 163% up. So let's go pop into that one. RENB. Huge pop up here, and let's see what kind of news is on this. Oh no. This is an AI company, but it's got like no previous history. Oh man. Look at this. This thing is not been open very long at all. Literally stops right here. AI company GEDI Cube and Renovaro Biosciences announced a binding exclusive letter of intent to merge. Yeah, that's going to get some people trapped up today. And then we look over here on TOS. It's only got two days here. So how in the world? And it's the high here was 88 cents, and it's up to $2.25. So it's kind of like in no man's land. That is a pretty big mover there. With 4 million shares traded. So that's going to be the most obvious stock starting off the day, but it's probably going to be really, really choppy. Let me go and look at this. Let me go look at this news and stuff. It's only been open 2 days. I know it won't have a float out here. RENB. Okay. Biotechnology, 22 employees based out of California. Innocean Biosciences Inc., a preclinical stage biotechnology company, engages in research and development of pharmaceutical and biological products for the human treatment of human immunodeficiency virus, HIV, hepatitis B virus, HBV, and cancer. The company's product pipeline includes NOBHV01 for oh my gosh, yeah, HIV curative treatment, a therapeutic HIV vaccine, a gene therapy. Okay, so they got a bunch of HIV stuff coming. Allergenic vaccine for solid tumors. Okay. So they were formed, or the company was incorporated in 2017 and headquartered in Los Angeles, and it looks like they IPO'd just a couple of days ago. So yeah, don't know about that one, but could be interesting to watch. Let's look on here. RENB. RENB does have a shelf registration back from 2022 and then an amended. So that's kind of far back. I'm really not thinking that's going to do too much. Pretty sure it wasn't going to have a float. Oh, does it have a float out here? Yeah, it does. 27.81 million. Okay. There's a little bit of lower float. Got a lot of insiders in there. 59% insiders with a very small institutional holding. Could be interesting. And then
Lung cancer buzzword in PR.
Yep. Just kind of bobbling over the $2 right now. ATNF was not able to hold up that dollar, kind of breaking down the dollar, going down. So I think it's going to be outperformed by RENB here. We got about 10 minutes to the bell. It looks like it's trying to take that top spot, getting almost to 5 million shares traded. The only point that I see back here that maybe it could test has got a point right here at 150 for some possible support. And another point, got one right there, like 130s, and then another one at the body of the candle, 125. So I don't know what it wants to do, but below 125, I don't know. That thing might just die out. I would love to see it hold up 125. It's only a couple cents away from it, really. Mhm. All right, so yep, taking the top spot. ATNF, I'm really not interested in its news or anything. Getting on down there and see what it does. Can it hold that 125 up today? Fresh stock on RENB. Want to see how it tests this 150 first. Only 30 cents away from it. 15-minute candle, we can see the 225-ish level is something that was holding it as a possible resistance. All right. Found a little problem here at 175. Could be a little bit of support, but we'll have to see that get retested. Also keep my eye on ASNS though. It's a very interesting one down there as well. But it needs some more volume. Has a lot of pushing to do to compete with RE and B. I probably look at ASNS as more like a swing trade for later on, because I do like the networking solutions that they're coming up with. Let me put that on my swing list. ASNS. Yeah, Reliable did answer back. I see it now. He said he was he's been I forgot where he went, Ozark or something like that. They have a different day and night schedule, so he's kind of adjusting. That's what he said in the Discord. All right, RENB, what you gonna do at 150? Howdy. What's up, Reliable?
Were you talking about Soun?
Yeah, SOUN. And there's another AI company up here as well that I'm gonna be keeping my eye on for later. ASNS. It's AI and IoT, Internet of Things type deal. It's only up 18% today, but I mean it could grind, but I like it on this. I like it what it's doing. But I don't know if I'm gonna trade that today though.
I don't think it's ready yet in my personally opinion.
Yeah. All right, market is about to open. Let's see what REMB wants to do here. Can we see that 150 test? Looking at TOS, here's the daily chart. This thing is way away from where it started. Big old gap here. So coming on down to the 175s immediately. 175s again giving a little bit of problem here, but that was a very quick bounce off that 175. Okay, so this is the level that we want to see get retested then, 175. And is that into halt? Well, into a halt, never mind.
Check out our Discord. No paywall. Free to join.
All right.
https://discord.gg/8b2fjutwpe.
So yeah, that's SOUN making its way up. It has this little gap here.
Might have continuation.
And GRRR. Yeah, it might. I had this one marked. This bottom that it previously made had a little bit of bounce but continued down. The top is what, 223s there. SOUN is actually moving up a little bit as well. We'll see what they want to do.
I'm in 2.09.
You said you got in on GRRR, GR. Pause. When is this thing unhalting, bro? Came down to that 175. Popped straight up to the 216. I want to see that 175 get tested again. That was a very quick test for intraday. Is there any confidence that that 175 is a question? Because it could just be a limit order that got hit, got a couple shares filled, and now we're going to see the reality of the situation. SOUN holding right here at the bottom of 219. Could be possible support here. And then it's got one at the 210. Possible support. Looking on the daily chart on TOS, this thing would need to push over the 230s. And it does have quite a bit of a downtrend. I ain't gonna lie, I see that. BTGN, trash. Let's go back and look at ASNS. No, this is when I was thinking about swing trading later on. It's gonna need some time. TNGX also up 50% coming into this gap fill. TNGX. Sound coming down to this 210 level. A lot of turnarounds. Let's see what RENB has in store.
Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy the content and want to see more.
There's the RENB unhalting. I want to see another test of this 175, which it is looking like it's making its way down there very quickly. So now we're just going to focus on what's staying green on the day, since there's a bunch of red that really isn't obvious. SOUN came down a little bit, but we'll see what that one wants to do. It's only up 8%. And then you said you got GRRR at 209. Oh, there's let's see, a 175 test is what I was looking for here. Only up 10% on the day. Previous high was all the way up here at 343s, and then the next high was here at 232. I mean, there's a little bit of a trend, but there isn't a whole lot of data behind it. Looking on the daily chart, pullback. Going red on the day would definitely be below the 186. And so 175 is that bottom. May not come back up from that, from a test of 175. TNGX continue to push higher, up 56%, 20% out of the open. ASNS did continue to go down. So glad I just stayed away from that one, down 13% now, taking out the whole part of itself. So, yep, glad I stayed away from that one. Like the news, but definitely will be a longer swing type play on that one. Roblox down 19% on the day. RBLX popping up there. This was one, I forgot I think there was like AI news or something on it at one point, and it was ripping, but now look at it. Falling from $40 down here to the 30, so a $10 drop there on Roblox. Yeah, I don't think that line is valid there anymore. TNGX halted up 654. Filled this little gap here and getting quite a bit of a push on TNGX. No catalyst on today, but let's look at this thing while it's halted. TNGX. So biotechnology out of the United States, 110 employees. Therapeutics biotechnology company. Does it have any keywords out here like cancer or something like that? Yep. There's some cancers in its news there. BRCA1, BRCA2 mutant cancers. And yeah, 3 times it's got cancer in its name. And the other one also had something to do with various cancers. So makes sense. Makes sense. Sound pulling back up. SOUN up here. Twice it's hit this level of the 209s. Well, oil has broken over the 84s. I just saw that. That's beautiful. And INDO is up to 440. So that is even more beautiful because my entries was at 412. All right. Sound popping back up here at the 217s. Beginning of the day. Had this nice exploding candle coming into pre-market and all of that. And it's basically at the halfway point of this exploding candle right here, like 215-ish. But will people pay attention to it is the question. All right, so for now, we're just going to focus on what's green and what's going up. And what's going up is REMB and TNGX. And I don't really see anything else right now. Roadblocks continue to dive there. I'm going to go ahead and clear that off. I ain't worried about that one. SOUN back down at the 208s. Another test of this level. Yep, that one's losing itself as well. Get rid of that. GRRR. And so TNGX opens up like 40 cents higher at 680s. Going towards the top on TNGX. 8 million shares traded. Looking like it wants to halt again. Nope, false halt. Big range though. RENB. So yes, between these two today, I guess. Very poppy stock. Are we about to see that test of the 175? And plus this one, this is closing up the range quite a bit. Gonna give us that first retest of 175, looks like. Is there real confidence there? So looking out here on the daily chart for TNGX, this is quite a big move on this gap up. We see previously it took days for it to do this same move, days just trying to get up here. And now today it gaps from 383, just like back here, all the way up the whole thing back into this consolidation range right here. $7 up to like 826. With no news on the day. All right, so we did get the retest.
You were right, you're not ready yet. I gave it a try.
Yeah. RENB coming down to the 175. Yeah. Getting real choppy there. Okay, TNGX, very, very explosive candle though. And I'm pretty sure with it having to follow this far back to VWAP, somebody's going to be interested. If it just rips down a VWAP at 624, I'm thinking people will take advantage of it. That is quite a bit of a rip down from, that's $1 loss on that if it does it. But looks like it's going to continue pushing into these levels that we were looking at here above the sevens. It continues to push here. Yep. Wow. 745s there. 745s there very quickly. 91% up. And RENB not only testing the 175, but breaking it and getting a momentum push down into this little, I mean, I don't know how accurate this trend line is. I just put it up there because it's just, you can see it real well. But definitely within this trend. Why can't I select it? What is going on? I just want to move it. Okay, there it is. It's like from this little tippity top. All right. Okay, this thing is halted again on TNG. Oh, wow, false halt. That's crazy. This thing is almost covering the whole consolidation here. This is quite a bit of a push. 826 is the top up here. Wow. It keeps acting like it's going to halt. RENB now being outperformed by TNGX.
TNGX 7.29 entry.
Nice. 7.29. Let's see what happens. Broke out there. Up 95%. Definitely is working this range. Wondering if it'll continue to push these shorts above or up to 8s. Okay.
Rudy clapping hands sign.
RENB breaking down another level from back here. which was the 150s, the level that I was kind of talking about earlier. 150s. And let me see, was I going to play this at the 150? Did I say I was going to play this at the 150? I think I was. But with this right now being all in the red and all this, I'm going to have to see how TNGX plays this out. Because TNGX is the one that's sucking up all the excitement right now. If TNGX wasn't here, I probably would play this off the 150, but nah, not right now. Not with this beast moving upward. Now hitting 100% up here. Can it hold that 100%? Everybody's going to see it across the scans. Everybody's going to see it on the day. It's got 14 million shares traded on it. The relative volume on this thing is 65. So usually the relative volume that we look for day trades is 5. So this thing has multiplied that by a lot, you know, like 12 times. So this thing is definitely got a head full of steam right now. And I wouldn't be looking at anything else but it because of that head full of steam. Now, where could it pull back to? So we have a previous top, or if we look on the hour chart, let's start it with the larger time frames. Our chart, the previous top here was what, 7 or 690 something, and now it's breaking 8s. See, now it's breaking 8s, up 113%. 113% there. Huge mover. Wow. 115%, my bad. This is why we look for that volume in that range, and this one's definitely got both of them. And I believe it's about to become the top stock on the day. It's got 16 million shares traded behind RENB, which only has 17 million shares traded. I believe that the shorts and the longs are going to be interested in this range. If it can rip from, you know, $4, $5 up to $8, it can give a decent pullback, right? This is coming up into the first hour of the day, or my bad, the first 30 minutes of the market. Giving a little bit of a pullback. And now it has taken the top position on the day with 17 million shares traded, breaking right over RENB, which is losing all of the faith of the public right now. Down 18% on the day on RENB. So if we look on TOS where it actually touched, it touched the top of this consolidation at the 825, pushed all the way in, touched the top, and found a little bit of resistance at this top of 825. It had a little bit more, maybe it could have pushed, but definitely found that resistance quite quickly over the top there. So coming on back down. Will it come all the way down? Let's see. What's a good possible bottom? Maybe 690s. If it can consolidate above 690, maybe it'll have a little bit of continuation. But they had earnings news on the 7th, 2 days ago. And now they're back up here challenging the previous highs now. So very, very strong move into these levels. REMB did pop a little bit off those 60s, but yeah, it's just, I don't like it. I do not like it at all. Much better range over here on TNGX. I'm gonna be looking probably towards the end of the week, see how INDO ends up closing. I'll probably add to that position again. Nice. You're on 7.35. Let me see. Yeah, this thing, if it it bounces so far away from you, even though on the books it looks pretty tight on the range. It's showing what 88s. What's the biggest? Oh, it's pushing up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Pushing back up. If we look on TD here, look, oh my goodness, it's about to break out. It's about to break out of here. 854. It tested the full range. Can it break this? 854. It got a little peek out. It got a little peek out of 854, 854, 855s. Can we see a jump to 860s? Nope. Too much resistance there at that top there. Actually, I'm not going to say that yet. This thing's crazy. I'm not going to say that yet. Oh, there's the jump to 60. Oof. Wow.
Still making out pretty big on this one. Great find, Mr. Hal.
Hey, volume and range, baby. Volume and range. That's pretty much what we look for. But, you know, you're definitely scalping the momentum as it's going. So, definitely great job on that. This was, wow. We saw the huge pre-market ripper earlier in the week go to $25, and now we're seeing something like this moving what? From $5 up to almost $9, a $4 move here.
Amen, brother.
Nice. Okay. Well, I am about to get going and get some work done for the day. Of course, y'all know I do this kind of like part time, watch the market, see if there's any kind of movement that I can capitalize on that is a part of my strategy. But I like to spot the obvious as well. So, you know, TNGX became super obvious,
I'm getting the
taking
live stream going.
taking the shoes and socks off of all the shorts, now crossing $9. So now we are increasing the homeless population in TNGX, making people or making shorts go broke and making the banks reconsider lending out the shares for TNGX. But yeah, I'm about to break it down. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and kind of rocking with me. And I'm not gonna end it yet. I'm watching this thing. It's in a halt right now. I was about to say end as always, but give me one sec. Let's see what we want to do.
It's halted lol.
Yep. All right. Yeah.
Wait till the halt is over.
Yeah, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. It's that time, man. Y'all have a good one. Appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Reliable Rudy, that's in the chat right now, that's already trading this. He's gonna go live. You can go and check out his stream and everything. But yeah, that is it for me. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
If you want another great platform for real estate project investing, check out Ground Floor. https://appgroundfloor.us/r/39531f. Interested in managed portfolios? Check out Fundrise. I have been with them since 2018 and still going strong with consistent returns 9 to 11% even during pandemic. https://fundrise.com/r/rqpp2. Check out our Discord. No paywall. Free to join. https://discord.gg/8b2fjutwpe